Hello everyone. Thanks to everyone that's subscribed. I think I'm up to 130 subscribers now, which is really cool. I'd like to get to like 250. That's kind of like my goal mark, 250. I don't know why, I just like that number. But I do have some bad news. Do some updates here. This was a small, little Dolomites. I'm not sure the species. Fishing spider that I caught, and it died that night. I was kind of surprised because it was perfectly fine. I didn't injure it. It kind of ran right into the cup for me. But and the male or suspected male Phidippus audax, which I do believe is a male, passed away a couple days ago. Also, I'm going to take all these spiders outside and put them in the earth. This is the one that kind of bothered me the most. On the right here is one of the three Chilobrachys species cane krakens. You could see it molted, came out of the molt perfectly fine. I saw it on its back at 11 o'clock, not yesterday, but the day before. No, yesterday, sorry. Yesterday, no, day before. Sorry, day before. I saw it on its back, and it molted. Yesterday was so busy, I didn't get a chance to look at it after work. We left right from work to Ohio to watch my son in track. Didn't get home until 9 o'clock, and I looked in there to see how it was doing, and I found it not upside down like that, but right side up with his legs curled in, just kind of the opposite way. So the molt was to the left, the spider was to the right. They were watered. They seem to be doing okay. All three of them have fed. This one fed actually just a few days ago. So on a very small dubia nymph. This is the one that bothers me the most. I was really looking forward to this one getting full size. Still had another couple molts to get there. This was the Tapenikinius violaceus, my female. We named it Merlot. I really like this spider. We had some really bad storms here the same day that the cane kraken molted. And this one and a handful of other spiders, a couple more tappies, a couple Salmopaeus species, were just going absolutely crazy. We had a lot of thunder, we had a lot of heavy rain, and then we'd have periods of no rain and then periods of just a bunch of thunder, and every time it would get close to raining again, they would start running around the enclosure, and this one was going crazy. Next morning I woke up and this is the way I found her. I was very upset actually about that. But okay, so on to some other minor stuff. This is a little, I don't think I did a video on this one. I won this little tarantula from Renee Brazel, the one I got the dwarf white isopods from. She had a contest, a customer appreciation contest, and her son drew three names, first place, second place, third place. I won second place, which is a baby carabina versicolor. I'm doing something just a little bit different. You can see it just webbed up the top like they normally do. On top of the leaf, there's bark. There's a plant that goes all the way down. Oh, what's that? No substrate. I'm not going to put substrate in this one. There is a little... See the little white water dish right there glued to the side. I want to do, just a small experiment and kind of go off some information I got from some very respected keepers. With avicularias, you really don't need the substrate. And I know it's not an avicularia anymore, it's a carabina, but basically the same, family. They don't come down to the bottom. Now they will if you put water dish down there and they're thirsty, they will climb down the bottom. My male has. But that doesn't necessarily mean you have to have substrate down there. It's more really for show, and if you want to have substrate to like increase humidity, which you don't need to do with these species, then go ahead, by all means put it in. But I'm going to try, a molt or two and see how this one does, and if it thrives without it, then I'm going to leave it without it. And, we'll get a nice, as it grows, we'll get a nice container like one of those to put it in, like the big boys in, and see how it does. I did lose two of the Babycurus Jacksonis, one of each morph. They passed away. I think I misunderstood the instructions on them. I wasn't dampening substrate at all, and I guess they need to have a little bit of dampness. They are going to get out of these and they're going to put into these baseball cubes. That's what I decided that's what's going to happen. That'll give them a little bit more room. I can put a piece of bark up leaned in the side and then something for them to climb on, because they do molt like hanging on to a piece of bark, you know, whether it's vertical or it's at a diagonal. That's kind of the way that they molt. So this little girl molted, not little anymore. This is Lincoln. I'm not changing her name. This is the Brachypelma albopilosum. This is the one of two females that molted not more than 40 some days ago. She molted again. I'm not quite sure why. It's a very quick molt cycle for a Brachypelma that size. She didn't show any signs of pre-molt. She was still eating. Matter of fact, I think she ate 4 days before she molted. I just happened to get up and, you know, kind of do my morning check before I go to work, and there were 2 spiders in there. So I couldn't understand why she had molted again. There was no injuries, but there must have been a reason why she did it. And she knows a lot better than I do what she's doing. So I'm not going to question it too much. There is the Pteranopelmis that molted about 4 days ago. Here is a thing of, these are pinhead crickets. On the bottom are a bunch of dead pinhead crickets. I'm not real enthused about this. I ordered 500 of them. They did not last 2 days. I did have carrots in there. They sent them with carrots and they were all in great shape when they got here. But within 24 hours, I noticed, you know, the majority of them, at least half of them, were dead. So I put another carrot or 2 in there for them and some little water gels, little water crystals. And they went right for the crystals right away and right for the carrots. Matter of fact, that's the only one of the 3 small pieces that are left. Yeah, I got them from Rainbow Mealworms. First time I've ordered from them. I know that they're a great place and they're highly recommended. I probably will just contact them. I've just been so busy just to see if that's kind of a normal, you know, that's why I kind of ordered 500, because I knew a lot of them wouldn't make it through. But I bought them to feed these guys. These are that, and this one here. No, those 2 are feeding on small dubias. Anyway, these are the assassin bug nymphs, and then there's 3 sling tarantulas in there. One of the Euatha species red. I had 2. One died also. That one I knew was coming. The Acanthoscuria melodonensis and the Brachypelma hamori sling are all in there. I got this because I had a habit of bumping this area here where they were, and I knocked down a couple of the nymphs enclosures, so I decided to put them in this. I could put the lid on it if I need to, you know, to transport them, or it's a lot easier to feed them like this. I just take all the lids off and then just one by one, you know, put them in there. I'll probably put these, you know, like these small deli cups and stuff in there too. Tomorrow I did another trade. I sent probably about 400 roaches out, and I you 5 Chilobrachys discalus and 1 more species cancracking coming tomorrow. So yeah, that's just a quick update of what's going on. If you guys have any questions or specific videos that you would like to see, other than rehousing videos, let me know. I will do my best. If I have the species, I will do a spotlight of that species for you and give you the information that I have, or the way I keep them, or vice versa. Up on top is my Pamphobedius pladioma female. She is in heavy pre-molt. I would expect within the next 3 days that she will have molted. So Nandu chromatus back there still hasn't molted yet, and that guy there is in pre-molt. That's the male, or suspected male, Psalmopoeus pulcher. He better be a male, because if he turns out to be a female, I'm going to have 3 females and no males. So, and here is my gorgeous mature male Monocentropas balfouri. I am mailing out my mature male Brachypelma albopilosum and my mature male Phyxotrichus scrofa for breeding loans next week. And then I did sell the mature male Dolichothele diamentinensis, which that'll probably be taken care of the 2nd week of May. So, yeah, everything looks good, other than the few deaths that we had. So, again, talk to me, and see you soon.